This next part is the scary part. We're getting on the chassis. Chassis. Sorry. Chassis. We've got here Fantex XT Pro Ultra. Nice looking machine. It's pretty decent size. I think it's considered mid-size actually, and it's pretty big.
That's what she said.
Comes with 4 fans. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 fans built in. Obviously the tempered glass on the side, not on the front, because these fans and it's got the mesh in front. And this is where we're putting this bad boy in. First, of course, I need to learn how to take off the glass because she just tips right off. So anybody who ever gets this chassis, so this glass here, it's 2 screws at the back, and she just tips right back. So make sure if you're taking this off, and you get this one, you taking this off, be careful. All right, so we're gonna tip her on our back. Yeah. This is where I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. But I do know that I need scissors. Oops. Careful when doing that. Of course, you don't want to slip any of the wires. Knowing what the hell these are, your guess is as good as mine. HD audio are labeled. So the USBs is a mystery. Essentially RGB fans right here. Fuck, I don't know what that is.
Reason I bought this case is because it comes with fans. Well, one of the reasons. It's a good price. It's £82. Came with 4 fans included, right? That plus my fans in the GPU and the fans in the Arctic cooler that I've installed. Should be nice and cool in there. Shouldn't have to install fans on the top, but I might. Let's see how it runs once I inevitably get it running in about a month or so. Not nice of them to put them all in one package. Would have been nice if they at least separated these. Okay, so carefully lower this fully loaded motherboard into its new home. Make sure I get these cables out of the way and line it up with the screw holes. The motherboard has landed. Alright, so we got 9 screws to put in, even though they give you about 90. I really wish I had a magnetic screwdriver right now. This would be a lot easier. Cue the fast forward.
Y gózame, rodilla.
Right, motherboard installed. Hopefully, I did it right. Because, it'd be a disaster if I didn't. There's a lot of things to plug in here. I haven't got the foggiest of what goes where. We'll start with the one that I do know, though, which is the fans. That one that goes right there, I think. Well, everything's labeled, but USB 3.0. Ah, we got one in. Every once in a while, I might use the instructions. I don't need to be recording this part. It's extremely boring.
Alright, so the motherboard is installed, I hope. Cords are all plugged in, need to do some cable management obviously, but yeah, I think we're all plugged in here. Next, I believe we will go power supply. Now, I don't know if these fans are actually screwed in. They are in, but I don't know if they've been screwed in. I don't know why they've given me screws for the fans, but they did. Give me about 700 screws for the motherboard. Use 9 of them. So it's she's getting a bit heavier now. Next thing we're gonna do is the graphics card. That boy's gonna go down here. I have been waiting for this moment. We got a goodie. I almost spared no expense for this. I don't like tearing boxes, especially boxes for really good items. So we use leverage, because I just tore the damn box twice. I'll make it easy. Okay. There we go. There we go. It's all in doing it right. This is, by the way, MSI Shadow 3X NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5070 Ti. Machine down there. Man, we're out of space in this. This is a star of the show. These can be increasingly expensive and even difficult to get your hands on, which I'm about to do. Now, I didn't get the RGB version. I think I even thought about it when I went to get it, which I probably should have, but I didn't. This is the first time I've ever held one of these. Beauty. So, this is where things really get scary. I once sold a car for far less than I paid to buy this. What to do is remove a couple of these slots here. Should be 2 and number 3. Let's see if I can do it with my hand. Nope. Just remove the screw, they just kind of pop out. So if you can see it, the slot's kind of blocked by the fan, but there is a slot right here. That is where we're going. Newbie mistake. I was wondering why that didn't fit. So there's grooves here and here. There's the same grooves. These cables are a wee bit on the way. You want to lean it down a bit. This might actually go in this top slot. Yeah. Yep. So top slot, not 2 and 3. Looks like it's 1 and 2 on this one. Okay, round 2. Is it in yet? It's hard to tell. Seems to be in. That felt like doing brain surgery. It was terrifying. I promise you that was terrifying. Praying that I did it right. I got the click. Does seem to be slightly angled kind of down like that. So after nearly shitting myself, hopefully this is installed. Oh god. The click isn't as audible as I thought it would be, so I didn't quite catch it at first. So I unclicked it to make sure and clicked it back in. Yeah, she's in. She's just in a bit of an angle, down very, very, very slightly. And there really isn't anything stopping that from happening, because that is exactly where the holes line up to screw it back in. So next is going to be last and final piece, actually. Next is our power supply, MAG A50GL PCI 5, PCIe 5. I went for some higher wattage because I've got a few things that demand it, so I wanted to make sure I have enough. I can handle enough juice to power this beast. So. Quite a few cables involved, of course. So, this is me starting from scratch. I have to plug in all the cables myself. Another daunting experience. Quite a few. These are decently heavy as well. That's the right one. Decently heavy as well. Don't want to drop that. That'll do some damage for sure. So. Okay, after some serious messing around with the power supply cables, mainly, think, hope, pray, all of the above, I have everything set up and ready to go. I'm gonna get these in. Let me move this forward. Cable management is a real challenge. Because I want the fan. We want the fan to be facing down. That the air blows goes out the bottom vent. Because there is a bottom vent. Now this is where we do it in. Because we do have these many screws here, of course. Power supply is in. Now it's about cables. Cables. Your guess is as good as mine of how well I can manage these cables. But we're gonna try, that's for sure. Now, obviously, we want to have as few cables showing as possible. We want to hide them back here as much as we can. Make it look pretty. We have all these wonderful zip ties. Next, we have the 4 and 4. I mean, you generally don't need to put, see we got, you can't really see that well. We got the 8 and the 4 up here. The 8's the main one. The 4 is generally if you plan on overclocking, which I would like to do. I don't know how, of course, but I always learn. Just like I've learned every single thing that you have watched me do over the last however long this video ends up being. They're tough to get it in because you have to bend them backwards. These lights though, they've come in handy. It's the 4, that's for the overclocking if and when. Not if, but when I do. This is the 8, this is the main CPU tower. Of course, hopefully. Click. It's in. Mumbling. So hiding them is obviously a bit of a challenge because there's quite a bit of these extra cables that come with a fan. Just tuck come back a little bit, get them out of the way. Don't need them in the way. Last but certainly not least will be our GPU, which I think is going to come from the bottom. There are all these little metal, I don't know what you want to call them, clips or whatever, that you can zip tie your extra cables down to. Imagine that's what they're for, because that's what I'm using them for. Whew, this is the scary part. Scariest, one of many scary parts. Scariest part, I believe. We might be ready to boot her up. See if she turns on. This is either the moment of truth or the moment I blow this fucking thing up. I'm really scared right now. So, first time booting it up. I have no idea if this is going to work. I really don't think it is. I'm scared. Oh, things happened. Oh, more things happened. Oh my god, things are happening. Everything I expected to light up has lit up. It's quiet as hell. Oh, it's supposed to do that. Just kind of reboots itself. Oh my god, I think it worked. Oh, did I do it? Normal, as long as it doesn't do that too many times. Oh, yeah. Cable not connected. Shit. Wah wah. Well, it might be. Okay. So we have liftoff. The only issue is it doesn't seem to be connecting with the display port. I don't know if it's the monitor or if it is computer. I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. I don't know what I don't know.
So this is the point where I pretty much stopped recording because it was all troubleshooting from here. Couldn't really ask for a better result. Turned it on, flicked the switch, lights came on, everything worked. Yeah, it was pretty exciting. First saw that RAM light up, then the fans came on. I was pumped. I got certainly a hit of dopamine there. You may have noticed that when I was looking into the computer when it first turned on, there was a little red light on the motherboard. That was the reason why it wasn't coming on the screen. It's been a few weeks now, I don't fully remember what it was, but basically I did the classic unplug it, plug it back in, took out the RAM, took out the GPU, put them back in, because the light was kind of switching between what the issues were, saying GPU, saying RAM. So whatever it was, I managed to figure it out anyway. And then get into the BIOS and start messing around a little bit in there, but I needed to get Windows. Windows was probably the most difficult thing because I couldn't get it from my MacBook onto a USB. I tried several different YouTube videos. Let's be honest, it was probably a skill issue. So I had to get a friend just to load it onto a USB for me on his PC. So yeah, built my first PC. It worked out really well. Great success. Went as well as I could have hoped. So I do, it's something I recommend. It's something that's brand new to me. I'd never even considered it before until recently. Wow. Spent a lot of time recording these videos. This 3-part PC build. It was a lot of work. Promise you, it was a lot of work recording these videos, editing these videos. It takes a long time. So if you enjoyed them, let me know. You know how it goes. Likes and subscribes. Let me know in the comments if this is the kind of stuff you like and if you want more of it. You're gonna get a lot of gaming content out of me. That's what this channel is really all about. Gonna have myself and Freedom Zero from Australia doing a lot of streaming reviews. Got a Borderlands 4 review. Probably already posted it onto the channel by now. Yeah, Battlefield 6 coming out. We're stoked for that. I mean, I'm particularly stoked for that. Yeah, look out for all that upcoming content. I've got quite a few shorts. I started the channel with a lot of shorts, so check those out as well if you'd like to hit a nostalgia with your gaming. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.